My daughters, Aaliyah Fastman and Shandel Davis, have lived in Israel for many years, and they opened a little cooking school outside Tel Aviv called Citrus and Salt Cooking, and they taught so many people how to cook Middle Eastern food, and they traveled the world and took cooking lessons and met people from other cultures and other ethnicities and sat at the table and talked to each other. And Aaliyah would go back to Israel and take the recipes she had learned and put them into the curriculum of their little cooking school, Citrus and Salt. They grew up in Berkeley as part of a joyous, warm, loving, musical, artistic Jewish community. And we would have such celebrations at Sukkot and other festivals of the year, and they would cook and they would get to give back and share their love with the community, just as the generations of my mother and myself and my grandmother and my sisters have all cooked and given what we could through love and just taking care of each other. So in Berkeley, they learned to cook pretty much on their own because they were homeschooled for 5 years. And then Shantel went to culinary school in Jerusalem. And they just had this wonderful little cooking school, which people loved. And when the war started, I thought, oh dear, well, what's going to happen to them and so many others? The first day of the war, they went and gave blood. The second day, they served meals to elderly Holocaust survivors and shut-ins. And the third day, Aaliyah put out a call to those who had emigrated to Israel, Olim, who really didn't have families and places to help and to serve when everything was closed down. And there was such a response, and we started fundraising, and it was amazing what happened overnight. And Aaliyah said, okay, we've raised 8,000 shekels. Let's do this. And I set up some fundraising for them through my accounts. And also we established Citizens Kitchen as a GoFundMe. They have served almost 20,000 meals. They have people coming every day who say, we don't know what we would be doing without you. You're really saving me. And they come and they celebrate Shabbat together now. And they've brought in psychologists who will do some group work for those who feel like they need that. They closed off a street and did a big Thanksgiving for anyone who wanted to come, including many soldiers who had just come back from Gaza. The message for me in this, my name is Rabbi Sarah Shendelman, is that it's only through doing this do we actually take care of each other and eventually find what it is we want, which is peace and love and opening our hearts to anyone who needs, and to understand what it is to grow up with the various forces pushing at you and pulling at you. But the only way that we can rise to the level of divine feeling and love is to take care of each other. And so I pray for everyone in this conflict. I pray for those who have been so hurt by it on the Israeli side, among the Gazans, and anyone in the world who is in need of a warm, safe place to sleep and clean water and good food. And I hope that we can all do that, and that we can find what it is we need to do to raise the vibration of love in the world and to open our hearts to each other's stories and take care of each other. And I pray that we can do this, that we can raise the world up in these chaotic times to take heart and to connect our hearts to all who need and all human beings and all who dwell on this earth. And I leave you with this blessing. Yivarechecha Elohim v'yishmarecha. May love bless you and guard you. Ya'er Elohim panav alecha v'chunecha. May the divine spirit arise in you and be gracious to you. Yisa Elohim panav alecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May holiness and love always surround you and bring you peace.